Now, we gardeners often focus on feeding our plants, giving them the right amount of sunshine. But there's a hidden menace that can undo all our hard work. Poor drainage. You see, when water can't drain properly, it's like drowning our beloved plants, suffocating their roots and inviting a whole host of problems. Think about it. Have you ever noticed puddles lingering in your garden days after a good rain? Or perhaps your soil feels heavy, almost like clay, refusing to dry out. These, my friends, are telltale signs of drainage issues, and sadly, they're more common than you might think. But don't despair. In this video, we'll delve deep into the most common drainage mistakes gardeners make, often without even realizing it. More importantly, I'll share some simple yet effective solutions to help you rectify these issues and create a thriving, healthy garden. Let's start with the lay of the land, quite literally. Understanding the natural contours and slopes of your garden is the first step in effective garden grading. The way your garden slopes or doesn't plays a crucial role in how water moves across it. Water management is essential for the health of your plants and the stability of your garden structures. Ideally, you want a gentle slope away from your house and any other structures. This helps in directing rainwater away, reducing the risk of water damage and soil erosion. This ensures that rainwater naturally flows away, preventing it from pooling around your foundation or waterlogging your plants. Proper drainage is key to maintaining a healthy garden environment. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Monty, my garden's as flat as a pancake. A flat garden can pose challenges, but it's nothing that can't be managed with a bit of effort and planning. And you wouldn't be the first. Many gardens, especially newer ones, lack that natural slope. This is often due to the way modern properties are developed, with less attention to natural land contours. But fret not, because we can create it. It's called grading, and it's not as daunting as it sounds. Grading involves reshaping the land to create a desired slope, which can significantly improve water drainage. Think of it like gently sculpting the land. You're not just moving soil around, you're crafting a landscape that supports healthy plant growth and efficient water management. You're aiming to create subtle slopes and channels that guide water away from vulnerable areas. These channels can be as simple as shallow trenches that direct water flow. For minor grading, a simple garden rake and some elbow grease might suffice. This is often enough to correct small dips and bumps that can cause water to pool. For more drastic changes, you might need to bring in some topsoil or consider building up specific areas. Adding topsoil can help raise low spots and create a more even gradient. Remember, we're not talking about creating a mountain range here. The goal is to achieve a gentle, barely noticeable incline that effectively manages water flow. Even a slight incline, barely noticeable to the eye, can make a world of difference in how water drains. Proper grading can prevent water from stagnating and promote a healthier, more vibrant garden. A well-graded garden not only looks aesthetically pleasing, but also supports robust plant growth. Plants thrive in well-drained soil, free from the stress of waterlogging. Regularly inspect your garden to ensure that the grading is effective. Check for signs of water pooling or soil erosion, and make adjustments as needed. With proper grading, your garden can become a thriving ecosystem, supporting a diverse range of plant life. The effort you put into grading will pay off in the form of a beautiful, healthy garden. So take the time to understand and implement garden grading. Your plants, your home, and your peace of mind will thank you for it. Now let's talk about the soil itself. Imagine for a moment, if you will, a sponge. A sponge that has been left out to dry for far too long. A dry, crusty sponge, all hard and unyielding. It's brittle, and if you try to bend it, it might even crack. Try pouring water on it. What happens? The water just rolls off, doesn't it? The water just sits there, unable to penetrate. It pools on the surface, unable to reach the sponge's core. That, my friends, is what compacted soil is like for your plants. The roots can't push through, and the nutrients can't get in. When soil particles are squashed together, they leave no room for air or water to move freely. It's like a tightly packed crowd where no one can move. Rainwater can't seep down, roots struggle to breathe, and your garden becomes a soggy mess. Plants start to wilt, and growth is stunted. So, how do we fix this? By giving our soil a good dose of air and life. It's time to rejuvenate and revitalize. Aerating the soil, it's called, and it's like giving your garden a big, revitalizing breath. Think of it as opening up the soil's pores. You can use a garden fork to gently poke holes in the soil, or for larger areas, consider a core aerator. These tools are essential for breaking up that compacted layer. These nifty tools remove small plugs of soil, creating channels for air and water to penetrate. It's like creating little pathways for life to flow through. Adding organic matter like compost or well-rotted manure is another game changer. This not only adds nutrients, but also improves the soil's texture. It improves soil structure, making it loose and crumbly, perfect for drainage and root growth. Your plants will thank you with lush, vibrant growth. Healthy roots mean healthy plants. When roots can easily spread through the soil, they can access more nutrients and water. And a garden with healthy plants is a garden that flourishes. It's a beautiful, thriving ecosystem where every plant can reach its full potential. So, take the time to care for your soil, aerate it, enrich it, and watch as your garden transforms into a lush paradise. Now, even with good grading and well-drained soil, you might still face drainage challenges, especially during heavy downpours. That's because we haven't addressed the water that runs off from roofs, driveways, and other hard surfaces. Unchecked runoff can erode your garden beds, wash away precious topsoil, and even flood low-lying areas. It's like a mini tsunami wreaking havoc on your carefully cultivated paradise. But fear not, for there are elegant solutions to tame this watery beast. One approach is to intercept the runoff before it even reaches your vulnerable areas. Think rain gardens, my friends. These shallow depressions, strategically placed to catch runoff, are like oases for thirsty plants that thrive in moist conditions. Or consider installing French drains, those gravel-filled trenches that redirect water away from problem areas. They're like underground streams, silently whisking away excess water and keeping your garden high and dry. Now remember, my friends, dealing with drainage issues is one thing, but preventing them in the first place is even better. And the key to prevention lies in regular garden maintenance. Just like we wouldn't neglect our tools, our gardens need a little TLC to stay in tip-top shape. So make it a habit to inspect your garden regularly, especially after heavy rains. Look out for any signs of waterlogging, like puddles that refuse to drain or plants that appear stunted and yellowing. Early detection, as they say, is half the battle won. Keep your gutters and downspouts clear of debris, ensuring rainwater flows freely away from your house and garden. And don't forget to top up your garden beds with a fresh layer of organic matter each year. Think of it as giving your garden a nourishing meal, replenishing the nutrients and improving the soil structure for optimal drainage. Welcome to the final part of our garden drainage series, where we bid adieu to those pesky waterlogged areas and embrace a well-drained, thriving garden. So there you have it, my friends, the most common drainage mistakes and, more importantly, how to rectify them. From understanding the lay of your land to implementing effective solutions, we've covered it all. Remember, a well-drained garden is a happy garden, full of life and vigor. Proper drainage ensures that your plants get the right amount of water without drowning their roots, leading to a lush and vibrant garden. Start by assessing your garden's grading. The slope and contour of your garden play a crucial role in how water moves across the surface. Does water flow away from your house and other structures? Ensuring that water is directed away from your home can prevent foundation issues and keep your basement dry. If not, consider some gentle reshaping to guide the water flow. This might involve creating subtle slopes or swales to channel water where you want it to go. Next, examine your soil. Is it compacted and dense? Compacted soil can prevent water from infiltrating, leading to surface runoff and erosion. If so, grab your garden fork or aerator and give it some breathing room. Aerating the soil helps to break up compacted areas, allowing water to penetrate more easily. And don't forget to pamper your soil with a generous helping of organic matter. Organic matter improves soil structure, enhances water retention, and provides essential nutrients for your plants. Think about how you can manage runoff from hard surfaces. Driveways, patios, and walkways can contribute to excess water in your garden if not properly managed. Could you create a rain garden, install a French drain, or simply redirect the flow? Every little bit helps. Rain gardens are a beautiful and functional way to capture and utilize runoff, while French drains can efficiently channel water away. And finally, remember that prevention is key. Regular maintenance and proactive measures can save you a lot of trouble down the line. Regular garden maintenance, like clearing gutters and adding organic matter, will go a long way in preventing drainage issues from cropping up in the first place. By keeping your gutters clean, you ensure that rainwater is properly directed away from your home. Adding organic matter not only improves soil health, but also enhances its ability to absorb and retain water. So take these steps to heart and enjoy a garden that's not only beautiful but also resilient and well-drained. Outgrow thriving, not just surviving. Your well-drained garden awaits. Now imagine stepping into your garden, No longer a minefield of soggy patches, but a haven of healthy, thriving plants. Their roots delve deep into loose, well-drained soil, drawing up nourishment and rewarding you with vibrant blooms and bountiful harvests. That, my friends, is the power of addressing drainage issues. It's about creating an environment where your plants don't just survive but truly thrive. And the best part? It's easier than you might think. So, go forth, armed with this newfound knowledge, and transform your garden into the vibrant, flourishing paradise it deserves to be.